Let's hit it. Now time for Rule and Ryan's prank call.
I love the fact that this is another telemarketer turnaround. This is chapter what? If we were doing a series.
32, probably.
Let's call this a collections call, because a telemarketer turnaround is more like when they're trying to sell me something. They're actually trying to collect on something that I allegedly purchased at a furniture store, which is a Ryan Chaise lounge.
Yeah,
Which
but
you did not purchase.
the problem is
whoever
whoever did purchase it used your information.
And how many calls do you get a day?
It was
For
getting up to 3 calls a day, and it went on for about 4 weeks. And so every time I had another idea, I'd hit record. And so today you're going to hear my excuse for not paying this bill here. And we're going to pick up here when the collections agent is asking Jessica for that money. Here we go.
And this is about the amount due this month is $435.45, which includes your payment for month of May, June, and July. If I would let you know the payments that you missed out, it's $292.68. I can set the payment up for you. What check or card would you like to use?
Yeah, so in the month of January, June, and May, I was pronounced dead. So I believe that I can pick up from now, since I was deceased during that time period, right?
Oh, my gosh.
Well, I'm so sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, me too.
No.
Like, when they told me, I was like, stop it. And they were like, no, you're dead to me, right? So anyway, what's going on? Hey, it's me.
I'm the problem.
Okay, so now you would like to take care of the account.
No, I am good with the account, but I appreciate the call. So, like, I am enjoying sitting in my Ryan Chaise lounge, even though it's a POS.
Ma'am, your account is right now running behind. And if you did not make the payment, you will get the call from... It's already 44 days late.
Oh, my goodness. So basically what happened was I fell dead, and then I woke up and you started calling me like every day, and it was crazy. So here we are again, and like for the 17th day in a row. So like you call me all the time. Do you have a crush on me?
I'm sorry?
No, I'm sorry, boo. I am absolutely taken, unfortunately.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm speaking with Jessica, right?
I know you are astounded. I can see it and hear it in your voice. And you sound a bit nervous. Are you okay?
Oh, my God.
As I'm not getting any proper response from your side, I have to release the call. Thank you.
No. I will pay you. I will pay you right now. Please.
How much you would like to pay?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
That's how you hook her back.
How much you want to make the payment?
I don't know. You tell me, mommy.
I'm sorry?
You keep saying that you're sorry, but so far you have not insulted me. So, you tell me the deal, and I will pay you in cash.
I am so sorry. We cannot. You can go to the store and make the payment at the store if you want to pay cash.
Okay. Then that's what I will do. Please come pick me up.
As you are not giving me any kind of proper response, what you will going to do that, I will release the call. Thank you.
No, look, you're having some issues, obviously. You should not be in this job if you can't get this money, honey.
I'm sorry?
Put your boss on. You're bad at this. And don't say you're sorry, because I already know.
You're bad at this. Oh, my God.
That's great.
And another
I am
one.
not getting the proper responses from you. I will hang up. Wait, I'm going to pay in cash. Come pick me up. Oh, that's great. Okay, well, we can't wait for the next call because you know it's coming.
Yes, it
All right,
is.
coming up next, if you have been ghosted by someone or somebody was in contact with you for, a regular situation and then all of a sudden you just haven't heard from them, you don't know what's going on, that's why we provide the opportunity for you to get closure. Coming up next, we're going to help out somebody who got ghosted by a boyfriend. It was a romantic relationship.
Maybe that happens.
But what happened? We're going to find out next on The Real and Ryan Show.
That, my friend, is what they call Closure.
Yep, they were in your
Closure.
life, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're gone. You have no answers.
In all different relationships, family relationships, teacher, student relationships, somebody inspired you. Former coworkers that lost track of each other, and of course, romantic relationships. Tabitha reached out to us at krbe.com. That's where you can go if you are looking for closure from someone. Some people are easier to find than others, Eric has found.
Some I can't find.
And some maybe aren't willing to be on. That's another
more
problem.
than you think.
Try
You
our
got to
best.
get them on together so we can talk to them. Let's get Tabitha's story. Good morning, Tabitha.
Hi.
Hey,
Good
Tabitha.
morning.
So, who is it you want closure from this morning?
I want closure from a guy that we dated 4 months, Jacob. I thought we had like a really good relationship. We had a lot of fun. We were close. We spent a lot of time together. And then like one day he just randomly called me and he was like, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to see you anymore. And then he hung up the phone and I've been like texting him and he has me blocked apparently. And then I've called him and then I'm blocked and I've tried to get a message to his sister. She doesn't respond. Like I'm just completely cut out of his life. I don't know why.
Did you consider yourself boyfriend and girlfriend? Did you guys have that talk?
Well, I mean, we were together for 4 months. He came to my house every day after work.
Did you ever go to his place, Tabitha?
Yeah, I went there, but I have a cat, so it's like I could be at my place.
Well, I asked that because when a guy says, I can't do this anymore, and you've never been to his house, probably because he's married.
Doing roses for 20 years, we get that in our head.
Okay, so he says, I can't do this anymore, doesn't give you any other answer. He's ghosted you. You're totally lost as to why. You thought things were going great. Nobody else can respond to you. Have you seen him active on social media, or has he kind of disappeared from that too?
I can't even click on his page.
Oh, he blocked you on that.
Oh, my God. I don't understand why he's doing this.
Have you had any fights with each other? Disagreements that got a little heated?
No, we get along good. Like, he's very calm and, he's more quiet. So, I mean, he doesn't really argue at all. We get along great.
When he came over, you said he came over after work every day. Did he spend the night?
Yes. Most of the time,
I
yeah.
mean, I think we make it clear, Ryan, that these people were dating. I mean, she was not being misled like he's some platonic friend. This guy was her boyfriend for 4 months, and now where is he? Well, let's find out, because guess what? Eric, you found him, right?
Yep, he's listening in.
Well, let's welcome Jacob into the conversation.
Don't thank me yet.
Hi, Jacob. Thanks for being part of the Rule and Ryan show today. We appreciate you joining us. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Jacob, you heard all that. Why don't you enlighten us?
Yeah, what's up?
Yes, we were boyfriend and girlfriend. We didn't have to really say it to officially, but this is not easy to hear. So are you sure you want to hear this? I do have some truth to this, but
I called for closure.
I think you're a terrible person.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Why would you say that about me? Why? And if you thought that way about me, then why did you keep coming over to my house? If you think I'm so terrible, then how come you were there all the time?
Hold on. You always gossiped and bashed other people. And it wasn't just 1 or 2 or 3 individuals. We go to a restaurant. It's the waiter. It's the waitress. We're in a store. It's the people in front of us in line. It's the people in back of us in line, from your job. Every day it was gossip. You talked so much trash about people to the point where it was like giving off this negative vibe and this energy, and I can feel it. My turning point was when you trash talk my sister.
Uh-oh. What'd you say about his sister?
She would go out with us to the bar and stuff sometimes, and every time that we went out, she would always hook up with somebody different. And it's just like she's a slut. It's like you need to talk with her because she's going to end up catching something. Or plus also, I don't want to be seen with somebody like that at my table because then people might think I'm like that too.
that's his family, though.
Yeah, you can't call his sister a slut.
I'm just keeping it real.
Jacob, why would you not tell her? You can't just all of a sudden have all these things and then just ghost her.
I would do it in very subtle ways and say, listen, no, we don't know the whole story. Chill out. We don't know. This is your personality, and this is who you are. This is who you're going to be. Then you need to be with somebody who doesn't mind this. But this is something that I mind.
I don't think you fully answered Eric's question. She told us that you would come over after work and spend the night. Obviously, y'all are intimate, so you're being intimate with this woman, but yet you
despise her so much?
I want to lie, guys. The sex is awesome. Listen, sex.
I don't know why you guys are so shocked, Ryan and Eric. That's how you guys think. What is the body language or reaction Jacob would have when you would say things about people? Because you think you're just having conversation. Did you not see the vibe that he's bothered?
I thought he was a good listener. I mean, like, I work at a place that's very stressful, and so, like, I need to vent. And so, like, when I come home from work, normally I just turn on Netflix or something and just zone out. But then when he was coming over, I had somebody to talk to.
I was trying to take it. I was trying to sit there, but to tell you the truth, I would just zone or I would just check out for a while when she would vent and say something. So, I mean, you're right. I probably should have said something, but I just want this to hurry up and go by so we can get back to us. But then when I saw that wasn't happening.
You slept with her, and you're like, I'm done with her now. So now,
I don't know
he
if
just said
that's
it was
the
really
case.
good, so he's putting up with it.
He also
Nico.
said, though, the turning point was when she trash talked his sister. I mean, if somebody trash talked my family member, I'd be pretty upset. I would not want to see that person
Did you guys
anymore.
sleep after? Was that the last time you talked when that happened?
I did want one more time.
See?
Like,
What?
Jacob.
Yeah,
I'm
whatever.
sorry.
Tabitha, there's your answer. He thinks you're too gossipy, and he really enjoyed intimacy with you, but obviously not enough to stick around.
Wow. I appreciate getting the closure, and, you know, it's his law. So, I mean, like, he can go to the bar with his sister, and they can just pick people up for all I care.
Okay, now that's not nice either, Tabitha. You really shouldn't be gossiping so much.
Yeah, go to the bar with your sister.
I don't blame you. I'd say the same
I'm
thing.
just telling the truth. I just keep it real. People don't like that.
You should have talked to him in his ear when you guys were doing it and told him these stories. Then we'd see what he'd do.
Stop it. Okay, look, Jacob, we'll let you go. Thanks for taking our call today. And Tabitha, thank you for listening to our show and coming to us for some help.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Whatever.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's the worst thing to hear. Whatever.
Whatever.
Or I'm fine.
Okay,
Fine.
so they did not vibe with her gossip and complaining. He was not.
You ever been
here
with
for
somebody
it.
that was like that? You know, just like negative. They always had something bad to say about everybody.
You said work with somebody like that? Or
I said
somebody?
work.
Oh,
No, a date.
I mean, dates.
I don't trash talk.
What? I was talking about you. What? Why are you so defensive?
Because you're looking right at me, raising your eyebrow.
Well, I was right.
I got a lot of faults, but I don't trash talk.
No, it's not worth it.
Not out loud.
In your mind.
In your head.
That's why.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
That's why my kids about that. Like,
Well, everybody
you know, how you do
judges.
that talk where you're like, would you rather fly or read minds? And they're like, oh,
if
I'd
you
rather
read
read a
minds,
mind.
it
I'm
would
like,
drive you crazy. Watch that movie, What Women Want.
that's why I was still, my kids are too young to fully understand that movie. But you
Right,
don't want to be
right.
in people's minds.
No, you do not.
No,
Flying would be cool.
because it's
I
not a
guess I'm
crime.
really
But then I'm like,
faster.
It's not a crime to have a bad thought.
And flying wouldn't be that great unless you had super strength. Say, I want to. I'll meet you guys at Disney World. I'll fly down there. I got to carry my suitcase while I'm flying. If it's 70 pounds, I got to carry that.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you know why Rula would,
That's funny.
Rula would
You're
hate that
really
because
Put a backpack
You'd smell
on.
like the
you'd
recess
have the
smell.
outdoor smell.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
know
so
you
funny.
so well. It's
You
like
would smell like a little smelly kid coming in from recess.
you run into a goose?
when you come back
it's
from
5:30. You're sitting on like 290 or 45 or I-10. You're like, I can't take this traffic anymore. Just fly away. But then you come home and Rula's
smell
going to be
sweat.
like, you
Smell
smell
sweat.
like outdoors.
Yo, years ago when I used to do Philly on the
Yeah, but
East
Superman
Coast,
stinks.
it was really nice fall, like a fall day, or maybe it was a spring day. And the person that, like, Sam is on until noon after our show. That is the window called the midday shift. In a lot of cities, the midday shift is like a 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock shift. Well, the guy that was on afterwards, I was very good friends with him, and he lived in the city, and our station was in the suburbs, and he came in with like this giant sweat stain on his shirt.
Oh.
And then I was like, what's going on? He was like, oh my gosh, such a gorgeous day. I biked here today from my house. And I'm like,
Oh.
I could smell the recess before you walked in. I could smell the recess
What's worse?
smell.
But he had this
Recess?
no extra shirt.
But he was sweaty on his chest right here. Like here it was wet.
Right there in the.
So he didn't bring a change
Like,
of clothes.
I guess he had just gotten there, so I guess he was going to change it. I didn't stick around long enough to find out. I just was like, I got to get out of here. It's gonna
What's
smell like
worse?
recess.
Is the outdoor smell worse or a hint of BO?
Oh, God, the BO's way worse.
Yeah, BOs.
Yeah, BO's bad.
But sometimes, depending on you, it might smell like both ways. You know what I mean? Like, depending on your person. I don't know.
When you
Anyway.
hug them and they like swampy.
oh, and it comes off on
Swampy.
Like
you.
in July here, when you see someone who do
Oh,
that,
yeah.
the guy do that bro hug, you know,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
you don't have your
And you've
genitals
done that and
match
they're
up. You gotta
swampy?
like,
Your shoulders
the
in.
shoulders.
To go
But
the
when it
shoulder
rubs
blade
off
into
on
the
you,
chest.
and it rubs off on you, and then you're smelling it the rest of the day, you're like, oh.
You know, usually you
God.
can sidestep that. The person has to already have like a body odor smell because years ago, it's my famous Wayne Brady story. I've said it before, but y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say who it is. There was a man who used to always frequent our radio station, and sometimes he'd be here with guests. Wayne Brady was coming in. This man showed up before Wayne Brady came in, and he always was a hugger. And he always had a smell to him. And it was always very tough because you're trying to keep your distance because you know there's going to be a body odor smell. So, he came up on me and he hugged me.
And it's like a linger hug.
It was a linger hug, and his armpit matched up like where my shoulder blade is because he was taller than me. So the whole time I could just smell it, like the essence, the whiff of it from my clothes. And I was like, oh God, Wayne Brady's going to come in here. And he's going to hit me out.
It's you. Right then.
Because Wayne Brady was so nice. And I was like, okay, I'll just keep my distance. But he was a major hugger. He was a fabulous guest. He was fantastic. He was so much fun. He was so jovial and just so warm. And I was like, I smell like BO and it's not mine.
All right, I want to play a little game here.
You just want to warn them.
Yeah, it's like somebody just hugged me and they smelled so bad. Please do not hug me.
Here's the game I'm going to play. This is how well I know Rula. Now, throughout the course of the Rula and Ryan show throughout the years, we've had a few celebrities in here that actually did not smell that well.
Correct.
I've written down an answer here. Who is the worst? And this includes bands, celebrities, everybody. Who is the worst smelling person
But he was here for a charity.
that's ever been here?
Was it the guy that was in...
No, I'm not going to... No,
All American Rejects. Yeah.
I wrote All American
I thought you
Rejects.
were talking about the other guy, the actor that
they
was
were the worst
in,
smelling band. Luis Guzman.
He was in Wednesday.
Oh, see, y'all smell him. I didn't
plays
smell
Gomez.
him.
He smelled bad.
I did not smell him, and I have like that bloodhound nose. I cannot believe I didn't
You know
smell
who
him.
else smelled really bad?
Jennifer Aniston, I bet, smells like cigarettes.
Yeah. Weird Al
Still?
Yankovic smelled really weird. Like,
don't remember that
smelled
one
like dirt
either.
and meat.
No, he was
Deli
here.
meat.
I remember
He
that
smelled
one.
like deli
Ew,
meat
ew,
and
gross, y'all.
sweat.
You guys are ruining anybody that wants to come up here.
That's what sucks when you make
They're
them.
gonna sniff
you know
you,
what? Maybe it's a
and
public
you're
service
gonna
announcement.
It's not.
smell
Sam,
that.
here's
Put
the
on
problem.
deodorant.
It's not
Maybe
a
they
sniff.
put deodorant
It wasn't
on.
a sniff, Sam. What they're talking about is this person had the essence around them where they did not get near that person and still could smell it.
We're in a room here where there's
Walk
no...
in the room.
It's a
windows
vacuum
that
sealed
open.
studio.
It
Once
is.
that door closes, like we're in here, like so that we are trapped in here.
There's a
with
reason
that
we all
smell.
got COVID at that one time.
Exactly. It went here like
We're in a
wildfire.
petri dish.
Exactly.
Everyone got it.
I don't know. There's sometimes where it's shocking. And here's the weird thing. Ryan described All American Rejects to me. I was not here for Studio 104 of All American Rejects, but something had happened the next day where there was a putrid smell. He goes, oh my God, this is what they smell like. You had died yesterday because they smelled so bad. And ever since he told me that, I always think, thank God I wasn't here to smell those pits.
It was so bad. Like they must not have bathed in weeks. It was bad.
That's not good. Okay, listen, I'm going to throw out a celebrity scoop story next. And it is going to be unpopular opinion because it is about Lady Gaga. And I'm going to describe the situation to you. And I am going to go on the side of the person telling the story, even though I love Lady Gaga. It's not any shade on Gaga. I'm just going to describe to you this person's story of Gaga. And I'm going to bet at least one of us in this room has been in the position of the person telling the story.
Okay.
So you got to wait for it and see which side of the story you relate to in Scoop. Next on The Rule and Ryan Show.
From the big screen to the big house.
Rule and Ryan Celebrity Scoop.
104.1 KRBE.
All right, it's brought to you by Innovative Lasers of Houston. I'm going to straight up call us out because everyone's texting us when we were talking about stinky celebrities. Everyone's like, y'all just did a closure where that guy doesn't like gossipy people and y'all straight up went hard on celebrities. Hey, we were just sharing our experiences with people who've come to this room.
I never said I wasn't going to gossip. I don't care. I'm not dating that guy.
No, I'll tell you who was stinky to me, and I've mentioned this before. It was Shawn Mendes.
Really?
Bless his heart.
Oh, no.
I know.
Where
Yeah,
Shawn,
bless his heart.
Yeah, No, he smelled like Tinkle. Maybe it's just,
Come on, Kev.
like
you are
Tinkle.
going hard on him.
we can call up Kevin Quinn. We interviewed him together, and both of us looked at each other when he walked away. We were like, was that him?
Wait, you're telling me that Shawn Mendes smelled like urine?
Maybe he was sweating a lot that day, and he had...
Well, you're not sweating pee.
I know, but I don't know.
Maybe he had Tony Romo moment. Remember when Tony Romo was on the Super Bowl and he went to the restroom and there was a
Every
problem?
guy's had that problem.
There's so many guys I see in Green Bay area that work in those buildings with their khaki pants on. I'm like,
Khaki's dangerous.
Khaki is a dangerous
Those guys
color to
dangerous,
wear.
man. Careful.
Okay, so let's get to this Lady Gaga story. And I already prefaced it by saying unpopular opinion maybe, I'm going to relate to what the girl is saying versus the Gaga
Oh,
side.
Lord. Don't hit Mother Monster.
And no, I love her. I think she's awesome. This is nothing negative on her. I think we've at least more of us, which I would say all of us, I've witnessed it, but I'm going to let y'all speak for yourselves, have been on the side of this girl versus the Gaga side. Okay. So Carly Waddell was on The Bachelor, and everybody who goes on The Bachelor is a casting, person that goes to casting calls. They have some kind of background usually of maybe they sang or they danced or they got something else to offer besides, hey, I'm looking for love on this romantic show, right? So we've learned over the years that contestants have crossed with celebrities in their early days. Carly Waddell's story is that she used to go to the Tisch School of the Arts with Lady Gaga when Lady Gaga was young and trying to make it. And Lady Gaga is a fabulous singer. Nobody would ever shoot down any of her vocal talent. And Carly's story is about Gaga was annoying because she just wouldn't stop singing. She was always singing. Like at lunch, she'd go to the piano. She would just belt out all these wicked songs, and she would just sing and sing and sing and sing.
Oh
and sing.
yeah. Everyone knew that girl in band or
just sang a lot.
I went to art school, so you got those people. Go, they're really good, but all right, I get it.
Yeah.
You're good. Jeez.
She said that at NYU's Tisch School of the Arts with Gaga, Gaga used to drive the other kids crazy because during lunch every single day, she would sit down at the piano and just sing at the top of her lungs. A lot of times she would just play and sing wicked songs. We were all just trying to eat lunch. It was break time, and we were all like forced to listen to her. I just wanted to eat my sandwich. And so I used to just go and eat in the hallway.
Oh, my God.
Carly then said that Gaga was, one of the good ones at the school, but she just, now she's so above that way, she's so extra now because she's Gaga. But imagine that every day at lunch, it's that same girl that's like,
we get it, you're good.
Like this.
It's like karaoke bars. I hate going there and the people are up there and they're really good singers.
Well,
I'm like,
no, if this person's like a weirdo and they're singing every single day at lunch, I would throw my sandwich at her.
Yeah. But Eric, you're right about karaoke bars.
I want bad singers. I want to.
That's the
I
entertaining
want
thing.
good singers.
At karaoke bars?
No.
Karaoke bars, you can tell there are some people, they live. This is their moment of the week. They live for this
Who's
night.
going to go up there after that? Nobody wants to follow
Like,
somebody that's really good.
Summer loving, happy of lives. Okay, and the reason I say I relate to this is because years ago when we had the most amazing round table of interns, there were 2 interns that every single day after the Rule and Ryan show, when we went into the Rule and Ryan show office, these girls would harmonize and sing
back when
at
we
the
had
top
an
of their
office.
lungs.
We don't have
And
one
Eric,
now.
one day, Sam, you know this Eric look, and I know it's not TV, but I'm going to do it to you now. Eric's at his desk, and he just had it with the singing of these girls. And he's like this, he's like, he just does that face he makes, like he wants to cuss them out, and they couldn't see him because of the partition where Special K is versus me, and he just was like over it.
On that,
And I was
they're
like,
on that couch. I
man,
hated
these
that couch.
girls, they just love to
Eric just
harmonize and
snaps.
sing all the time.
No, it was nice.
They were just the singers, and I was like, "Oh man, we're
said,
just
like-
trying to calm down from the post show."
Eric's like biting his
We got
knuckles.
the singers. We got the singers.
Oh man, they were so sweet too.
They were, but they have no idea how that singing was breaking us
I
down.
want to say their name, but I don't want
Fiber
to.
by fiber.
I don't want to call them out.
No, just when
No, you don't need to say their names.
No, I won't.
But
Especially
you
you're
know
trying to
who they
work, and they just kept singing the whole time.
I know
would just
because
sing.
you're
They
over
would
there
just
planning
sing.
the show for the next day,
Yes.
and they're just so happy to be here.
Yeah.
They're literally singing at the top of their lungs. Yes.
Let it go. Shut up. Yes, yes. See, that's what I'm saying.
was a
Like
lot.
this story is one of those like maybe not popular opinion, but everybody's been there where there was somebody who would not stop singing.
Or if you like, say you're at your kitchen at your work, and there's some guy in there, and they just keep, hey, well, what you got there? What you gonna eat? Oh, you got a coffee there? What you doing?
Or like the whistler. There's always
If
a
you
whistler.
don't like him, then that annoys you. If it's
no,
your
anybody.
friend,
Like, say you're just trying to go.
that's not
Making bagels.
Yeah,
Eric's.
yeah.
You don't like
anything.
Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
it is.
You don't
Singers.
like a meaningless chat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind a little bit of it, like just talk once in a while, but every day it's like where you're
to
have
narrate what you're doing in the kitchen.
if you have to go a whole
Look at you
different
getting that
area
coffee.
to leave.
You're getting that coffee like a champ. Look at
Yeah.
you.
Thank
that
you.
creamer.
Yeah.
I don't need play-by-play of what I'm doing. That's
I
like,
need a play-by-play.
it's like there's a show called
this is
Happy
so
Days
funny.
when I remember reruns, and there's a guy, Fonz. He had an office in the toilet in the bathroom. I'm like, imagine that you're trying to use the restroom, and some guy's
There's a
sitting
guy
there.
with a desk in the toilet.
There's certain things people should not.
So is there a singer in your life that just won't stop singing?
How about your kid? When
Gaga
they're
was
trying
that
to
person
practice
at this point, at
instruments,
one point.
and they're
What?
terrible at first.
Oh yeah, you got to learn somehow.
Drums or clarinet. At least drums, they can use that practice pad.
The
Yeah,
recorder,
the
I try and bury them
rubber
in the
pad.
closet.
Yeah, my brother was a drummer.
Oh, the recorder. Oh, that thing.
I'm like, listen, go into that closet because it's small enough. We're gonna put a whole bunch of laundry around you.
there it is.
And you need
There it is.
It's exactly
Oh, wait.
a kid's recital.
Can you find a 2001 where the band's practicing?
Oh, that was.
Oh man,
Space
so
Odyssey.
fun.
Space Odyssey
That's just
fail.
called band
Everybody has to
fail.
start somewhere.
That was my
right?
favorite of all time. With
So all the parents out there, when I see these kids that are so good at marching bands.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
By the way, did you see that tuba player from was it Texas Southern?
Yes.
He was
punched this guy while he was
Knocked him
playing?
out.
loved it, and he kept playing.
Because the guy was heckling him? Is that why he punched him?
Being a jerk, and he just went over and
While he's still playing the tuba, he goes, bam, bam, bam.
those kids get up early. They're up there. They go to school.
What was that reality show, guys, that
5 in the
Tommy
morning?
Lee was trying to make the band in Nebraska? Was it
yeah.
Nebraska University or?
Cornhuskers, Nebraska.
Okay, yeah, and he was a drummer, but they're like, "Are you good enough to drum for the Nebraska Cornhusker college band?"
Might be a little.
It was pretty
Oh,
good.
I
It's a
found
lot
it.
of work.
I found it. This is the best with the band.
2001 Space Odyssey
Yeah.
Orchestra. That's for kids.
Oh no, this is Jingle Bells.
Ooh, that's
pretty
parents
bad.
are going to be hearing that.
That's pretty bad.
6 weeks.
Oh, Jingle Bells. They had to start somewhere, man.
Oh, that's bad. You want more?
I'm afraid about that. Parents are going to be hearing that.
5th grade symphony. Let's go.
It's the Rula and Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
All right, it is brought to you by Duncan. The race for the mayor is going to head to a runoff. Sheila Jackson Lee and John Whitmire.
What do you need? He won by like 25,000 votes.
That's
or
what I
something.
don't understand. So John
Like that
Whitmire had 42% of the vote, 106,638 votes.
Oh.
Sheila Jackson Lee had 36%, but 89,587.
You probably need 50% or more.
But then they shouldn't let all those people run. Then it should just be
I know.
three
There's
What do
people.
they do? They gotta
There's
thin the
13
herd.
people running for mayor. There's like one guy had like 300 votes.
And now when they could do it like on a Tuesday from 2 in the morning till 4.
Yeah.
It was basically like
gonna
we
be
just
December
voted
9th.
in a primary.
Tuesday, 2
that was the
a.m.?
primary.
What is the
2 to 4.
what is it? A Saturday?
I don't know. What
Whatever
is the
December
runoff?
9th is.
Let's see.
Look that up on your calendar. December 9th.
Is it Tuesday? Why? And here's a dumb question, MC. Why is election day always a Tuesday?
Saturday.
No matter what.
Well, this one's a Saturday.
Main election, not
Yeah,
runoff.
it is. The runoff's going to be on a Saturday.
Can you vote early? Like, say you're going on vacation. Somebody's.
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know.
Or
Find
why
out
the
for
people that
next
already
week.
voted, their vote should count.
Is there an
so
app
he has
for
the
that?
lead. He's got 20,000, and then everyone else that hasn't voted, they can go vote. Or the people that voted for the losers. Or
Oh, because we have to vote again now.
they get it. Yeah, because now everyone has to vote again.
I thought I'd do something nice for my mom because she's having her church is having a big fundraiser. And they're like, could you please mention it? She goes to St. Elizabeth Ann Seton Catholic Church. And
Nice.
my nephew goes to that school. So they're having their big gala on Friday. I'm actually going to be attending and donating some of my art. But they're going to have cocktails and art from local artists.
So you
and
trying to sell some
students.
tickets at your table,
Yeah, what
Ron
you got?
Chase?
What
Or
you
like, what you
got?
offer
you
there?
can get your tickets at SEASCS.org. But I thought I'd give
You
them
should put
a
that
little
on your
love.
social. It'd probably be
I
easier
will.
to.
I will because it's so difficult to remember that.
I put a meme on my social yesterday. And everyone thought we got
Eric
fired.
was quitting.
What was
I
that?
thought I was
I
quitting
thought
the
you were
show.
Explain
leaving
that
the show.
real quick. So you had
Just
Vince
go
McMahon.
go to at producer Eric, and you'll see it.
Yeah.
You'll see it there. Basically, it's a viral meme that everyone's doing. So
Out
I
of
just add
context.
to it.
It's just out of context.
But that's
It is.
that's how everyone does it. And
No,
then-
Eric, what your
didn't get it.
followers taught you is that you are way ahead of the game on them knowing what that
I
means.
guess I should wait 3 more weeks when it's
Yeah.
over.
I mean, only because of the caption. I got to
early.
give our listeners the.
What was his caption
I got to
again?
defend them because the caption was real. Like for a second there, when I first read, I go, "Wait,
Cryptic.
Are you being like nostalgic about your
I don't even know
parents?"
what I
Because
mean,
you
but-
said
What was your caption,
What
Eric?
was the caption here?
about mom and dad.
Oh, here
What's
it
it
is.
been like listening to the Rula and Ryan show?
Basically, it's
So it's
Vince
Vince McMahon
McMahon
from WWE
He's
or
all
F?
He's
like
flustered
crying because
and
he's
crying.
talking about like the Undertaker at one time, and he's like he just can't talk anymore because he's so choked up because it was such, that Undertaker was such a great person or whoever we was talking about.
I just didn't take it the way the listeners did, but the post is, Mom and Dad, what is it like driving to work every morning for the last 20 years, being able to listen to Rula, Ryan, Eric, Kevin, Sam? I did
And he's
not
cried,
take
he's
it
so
the way
choked up.
all of the listeners did because everyone's like, what? Are you leaving? Eric, are you leaving? Oh my God. Are y'all ending? No way. Y'all are not allowed to end. Oh my God. Wait, what's happening? Who's moving? Oh my God. I've been a listener since day one. Oh no. Please don't leave. Oh my God. Are you telling us you're leaving the show? Oh my God. Honestly. No, I'm panicking.
I'm like, it's a
Holy
viral.
crap.
It's going on. Everyone they do that. Like,
Everybody posts that
So I said,
meme.
please tell me it's not you announcing that it's over.
well, there's one like Mom and Dad. What was it like to watch Jose Altuve play for the Astros? And then that's the reaction. Is
It's like,
you get
oh, you're just so
because
choked up because it's
you
so
love
amazing.
him so much. I'm like, man, that didn't that
That
went over
one-
like a fart in church. That did not work.
Yeah, speaking of church,
Sure.
don't do that at his
I'll try
event.
not to fart there.
At least not in front of anybody. All right, coming up next is going to get nasty in here. It's rapid fire quiz time, kids.
All right, you ready?
We have got Pete Davidson tickets. He's going to be here on the 30th of this month at Bayou Music Center. If you'd like for one of us to win you those tickets, your choices today: Rula, Eric, Special K, Sam. Is Ahmad playing?
Come on, Ahmad, you want to play? Yeah.
Okay, 5 contestants. 713-390-KRBE. The winner of the game wins their contestant, the Bayou Music Center tickets for Pete Davidson. Next on the Rule and Ryan Show.